Praise God, hallelujah. What a wonderful time God has made us. We just bless God because God has just been good. He has been on our side. And today I have a very wonderful topic that we're going to be discussing on. And I want you to really comment on it. Subscribe on our YouTube channel. Lord bless you in Jesus' name. Today I'll be discussing on a topic entitled Me and My Weakness. Me and my weakness. The Bible made us to understand in the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1. I'm going to read it from here so you get to see what I'm saying. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which do easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Now in Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1, you see when the Bible made us to understand that there are sin that easily beset a man, and people always used to use this word that I don't know why I keep falling into sin. I keep falling into the sin of immorality, sin of fornication, sin of lying, stealing, and every other thing. And the Bible said that we should be careful. When the Bible said that be careful for nothing, nothing has happened to you. You're not sensing anything. You're even spiritually alert. You're still sensitive in the spirit. Still be careful. Now talking about me and my weaknesses, it is very important as a believer, as a child of God who is running towards the perfect call of God upon your life, to always be mindful of your weaknesses. Every man on earth has a weaknesses. I tell you, I have my weaknesses, you have your weaknesses. But it is very important to discover your weaknesses, because when you discover your weaknesses, the devil will not have any logo round over your life. One of the things, what makes the enemy have legal right over your life is because of why they keep coming through your weakness to get into you, and you keep falling, rising and falling, rising and falling, rising and falling all the time. When you're able to know your weaknesses, you're able to tackle your weaknesses. You know, the Bible made us to understand that God is not going to tempt us with what we cannot overcome. It is what we can overcome. So any weaknesses you have, God has given you the strength already to do what? To overcome it. So you must discover your weaknesses. Maybe you talk too much, and talking too much leads you into trouble. You reduce the way you talk. Maybe you're the type that as a male, it's so dangerous to stay around. You don't know how to control yourself when you have male folks around you. Then you begin to minimize your friendship with female folks. You minimize the way you hug ladies. You minimize the way you sit down in a lonely place with a lady. Or you're a lady, you don't know how to, if you always see yourself falling into the sin of fornication with brothers, you have to reduce that communication. So I tell you that as a lady, you need to be very careful. You need to master your weaknesses. You need to know that, okay, if a guy touch me this way, how do I feel? How do my body respond? If a guy hugs me, face to face hugging, how do my body respond? So you must master me. I must know me. I must know myself. No prophet is going to know yourself for you. You must know yourself. You must know your weaknesses. And you must, when you start learning your weaknesses, you have to beg the Lord to give you the strength to start over what? To start leaving them, to start living above weaknesses. The Bible made me to understand that if we fail in the days of adversity, our strength is small. So if you don't want to be in that category where they say because your strength is small, you need to master your weaknesses. You need to know what easily besets you, and you need to start working on it and run away from it. My prayer for you today, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're watching me from this morning, is that the Lord grant you grace, the Lord give you strength, the Lord empower you to stay away from those things that easily beset you. The Lord give you a listening on ears, the Lord give you an understanding mind to be able to understand that you have weaknesses and you begin to avoid it. Many people don't understand that they have weaknesses. They tell you that no, we are just superhuman. There is no superhuman on earth. There is no superhuman. So whatever is your weaknesses today, I extend my faith to you too, and I pray for you that the Lord give you grace in the name of Jesus. God bless you so much. Don't still forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment is needed too. I still remember Daughterofholyghost. Love you.